Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We are looking at Joby Aviation with a massive swing towards the upside, up 11% yesterday. It actually went up higher from the low, from the open actually. From the open to the wick, it was actually about an 18% swing. Joby is up. Vaz is going to be covering the news on this. I'm going to do a technical chart, so this video will take you straight to Vaz's live event, and if that live event's already finished, you would get to see it as a video. So stay tuned to the end because that'll take you to the Joby news and why this has happened. But just from the chart perspective, a quick update for you guys. So firstly, let's zoom out and see what we're looking at. We've obviously got this uptrend on Joby, very clear higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and that just signifies that more people are holding the stock. And the last higher low was about $5. So there is always that risk that worst case scenario, you might see Joby come all the way back down and test these this high low structure, just like we saw, and it's not unprecedented. I mean, previously we've seen Joby go from $4 to about these levels, so $4 to $10. So it had that big move up of about 126%. And then it dropped 53% back to this trend line. And what we're seeing right now is another move of about 126%. So it's not out of the realms of possibility to see another 50% correction, just like we saw last time, back down to this trend line. So always keep that in the back of your mind. I always say get prepared for all scenarios. And one scenario is basically a 50% correction. So if you want to buy Joby on a 50% discount, then always have some money on the side. It's not guaranteed. I don't give financial advice. It's my thoughts and opinions only. But it's not out the realm of possibility that you get a 50% decline in Joby's price. And I don't want you guys to be frustrated that you weren't there to buy at those lows. So keep that in mind. It's not the most likely scenario, but it's definitely something that's happened before and can easily happen again. So that's when you zoom out and you look at it. But on the upside of things, I don't see any reason why Joby can't hit $11.90, so basically $12. That's another 12% move up from here. Once it breaks $12, you start looking at the 786 on the Fibonacci retracement. That's from the high to the low. That will be taking you to these levels. So this will be my next target on Joby. If it breaks $12, will be $14. Once it breaks $14, it will be the all-time highs at about $17, and then you're looking at $26, which I definitely think Joby can, in the long term, reach $26. Those all-time highs in the 786. So those are my longer-term targets that I might be laddering out of: $14, $17, $25. Those are my long-term targets on the upside. We now go down into the shorter time frames, maybe into the daily candle. We have got a significant breakout. We've broken out of $10, something we failed to do previously, something that was a level of resistance previously. With this shooting star candle here that resulted in this downtrend. Now we've tried again. Now we're back above it. So I do see $12 as the next level. I do see $10 now acting as support. If $10 breaks, get ready for potentially $9 and $7. Some areas traders will take advantage of. The ones that want to be in as soon as possible might look to buy at $10 at support, $9 if it breaches support, and $7 if it breaches that $9 level. They'll be waiting for $7, which is also a gap fill territory, $7 and potentially even $6.70. So that's always on the buy side of things. Traders would be looking at opening a position at $7 or even $6.70. The trend right now, the shorter term time frame trend, you can just see it's an uptrend. So I'll definitely be keeping on this an eye on this uptrend. You can see higher low, higher low, higher low on the shorter time frames all the way since the lows of April 25. You've got this higher low structure as well in the shorter time frame. Remember, you've got that long time frame higher low structure, and now you've got a medium / short term higher low structure showing you that uptrend. Keeping in line with this uptrend will show that you're probably going to put in higher highs as well, which is exactly what's been happening. You've had higher lows, higher highs every single time, so you can expect to maybe come down to $9 and then put in another higher high at $12, break $12, get to $14, and continue this higher low structure. The trend is your friend, and right now the long-term trend is to the upside. The short to medium-term trend is to the upside as well. But even in a long-term uptrend, it can still come down 50%. In a short to medium-term uptrend, it can come down for sure another 13%. The next major target is $12. The next major support is $10. So I do expect it to go to $12, and now that is above $10. We'll get the news from Vaz. You now understand. You have a bit better of an understanding of how the chart is playing out right now. It's certainly looking like there is a short-term slash long-term uptrend, and it's something that I would like to be a part of for the long term as well as the short term. So thank you for watching this. Stay with me because that is the video for the video for Vaz is going to be straight above here on both sides. So go and watch that because Vaz is going to be doing the fundamental analysis for this. Whether it's already you're going to be able to catch it live or you're watching later on, it doesn't matter. Please do go ahead and watch them. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.